James Kaufman, World News Report today. Ladies and gentlemen, our government is completely untrustworthy. We had the Senate sneak in a provision that the House ended up passing in the bill to reopen the government, stating that they would each get $500,000 in taxpayers' money if the DOJ settles the Arctic frost case. So instead of having to sue the individuals responsible for Arctic frost, being Brennan and Comey, i.e. the wiretapping of Senate GOP officials, they'll automatically give themselves $500,000 in damages out of tax dollars. The House didn't see this provision they hid in the middle of the bill. This only affects, I believe, around 8 Senate members that were wiretapped. But, however, they didn't mention it to the House. The House went ahead and passed it. The continuing resolution was signed into law. None of them read a thing. And it took Representative Luna to, turn them out for it. These senators should lose their jobs immediately. Shall we name them? Let's name them. How did these 8 people manage to get the bill changed and have the Democrats vote for it? So now the taxpayer has to pay for Comey and Biden and Obama's crap, their witch hunt against Trump? This is not going to happen. Senators Marsha Blackburn, Lindsey Graham, but of course, Bill Haggerty, Josh Hawley. Josh, how could you do it? Ron Johnson, Cynthia Loomis, Dan Sullivan, Tommy Tuberville. And you know what? Their bill did not include the one House representative, Mike Kelly, that also was wiretapped by the FBI on their witch hunt after Donald Trump. I mean, I tell you what, our government sucks.
Questions, yes.
You said earlier that you would repeal that FBI provision that's in the bill right now. Do you have assurances from Leader Thune that he will bring it up in the Senate?
I did call Leader Thune this morning. I want to say that he's a principled leader. I've enjoyed working with him. We've got a great working relationship and a good friendship. He's a trustworthy, honest broker. And that's why I was so surprised when we found out about that provision. It was put in our clean CR at the last moment. I'm just be honest, I'm very transparent with you all. I was very angry about it. I was.
None of them can read the bill or do read anything. They're staff members at best. Representative Luna, or one of her staff members, found it in the bill after it was signed into law. Completely ridiculous.
And a lot of my members called me and said, did you know about it? We had no idea. That was dropped in at the last minute. And I did not appreciate that, nor did most of the House members. Many of them are very angry about that. So we will be bringing that up. We'll probably pass it on suspension early next week, and we'll send it over to the Senate. I had a conversation with Leader Thune early this morning about it. I think he regretted the way it was done, and we had an honest conversation about that. I didn't ask him for any commitment at that time because I had a lot on my plate today, and I've been busy ever since that conversation we had early this morning. But I'm going to speak as truthfully to him as I am to all of you and tell you that I think that was way out of line. I don't think that was a smart thing to do. I don't think it was the right thing to do, and the House is going to reverse it. We're going to repeal that, and I'm going to expect our colleagues in the Senate to do the same.
I expect everyone to vote those 8 people out of office. To sneak something like that in a bill where the taxpayer who had nothing to do with this witch hunt for Trump has to pay these 8 senators $500,000 each? What a complete joke. And to sneak it into the continuing resolution, that's the bad part. They knew that it was late at night and no one was going to reread the bill because Republicans, the representatives, are lazy. I mean, this can't be the best of the best that we have running the country. What happened to America? I'm flabbergasted and appalled that they would want the taxpayer to pay them for something that a few bad apples in the FBI and the Biden administration did. Meanwhile, no one has been prosecuted for a thing. Not a thing. Comey looks like he's going to get off when they know he lied under oath. His attorney even presented fake transcripts and didn't get in trouble by the judge. The whole thing is a joke. DC, well, they need to break the whole government apart and start over, period. God bless, folks. Please share, subscribe, and always remember anything's possible in Bizarro World.